Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines is brought to you compliments GUT Credit Union.
Imagine having the home of your dreams. Imagine investing in that piece of property you can call your own. Imagine finally doing that home improvement project you've always been thinking about. It's time to stop imagining and start doing. Let the GUT Credit Union help you take the first step with fantastic rates, affordable repayments, and reduced legal fees. Make the move. Get better terms on your mortgage. Use your home equity to make those dreams a reality. Act now. There's really no place like home. GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
This is the GBN television news for today, Friday, August 13th, 2021. I am Beverly Telesford. In the headlines, the Health Ministry debunks claims of insufficient supplies to conduct PCR testing at the Maurice Bishop International Airport. Meanwhile, Grenada records 3 additional COVID-19 cases. 3 men appear in court on Friday, charged with a recent string of robberies accumulating to over $19,000 across Grenada. Grenada's first national Paralympic team heads to Tokyo, Japan for the International Paralympic Games. And Uncle Gary's Future Generation Foundation continues to make opportunities available for children in Grenada. In a One Caribbean hookup, St. Lucia's Prime Minister announces new protocols to tackle COVID-19 spike, and the bus and taxi fares going up by 15% in Jamaica. Coming up in sports, Olympic swimmer Delron Felix happy with the overwhelming support received after his Tokyo 2020 performance. We'll have the details after this message.
Get high making money moves with the NLA's new Aces High Scratch game with 4 chances to win. Beat the dealer's card to win the prize shown. Reveal an A symbol. And just like that, you are automatically a winner. Scratch away to win the top prize of $10,000. Win easy with Scratch. Must be 18 or older to play.
Good evening. This is GBN News at 7. The Grenadian public is being reassured that there is a sufficient supply of PCR swabs available on island, and the Ministry of Health denies all claims that say otherwise. Details in this report.
The Ministry of Health is assuring the general public that it has an adequate supply of swabs to conduct PCR tests at the Maurice Bishop International Airport. Officials say they only needed time to replenish stocks that ran out at the airport on Wednesday. Acting Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health with responsibility for hospital and community health services, Hannah St. Paul, while replying to claims of insufficient swabs at the airport, added that there is ample supply of PCR swabs at medical stations and storage facilities.
Ministry of Health would just like to confirm that we have adequate supplies of PCR swabs at our central medical stores. We have over 40,000 swabs at the storeroom at present, which is in keeping with the demand for testing for the travelers entering our port.
Acting Chief Medical Officer Sean Charles says the Ministry of Health continues to procure supplies and equipment from overseas in a timely manner to provide quality and effective services to Grenadians.
I just want to assure the public that we do have adequate stocks of supplies for testing for COVID at the Ministry of Health or within the health system. All right. Any health facility that is running low on their supplies, they simply have to send their requisition to our central storage and be replenished. This is a routine activity within the system. All right. The Ministry of Health actively procures supplies, consumables, equipment, and make them available to all of our health facilities, all our health providers for use within the health system.
For GBN News, I am Rena Pear Thomas reporting.
While the Health Ministry gives its reassurance, 3 more cases of COVID-19 have been recorded in Grenada, bringing the total to date to 185. Case number 183 is similar to case number 170 in that the individual arrived with a negative PCR test, was tested on arrival, and medically cleared from quarantine based on test results, and later tested positive when preparing for departure. The 45-year-old male, a returning national, arrived on August 4th and was cleared on August 6th. His departure PCR test was conducted on August 11th, and the Ministry of Health has verified the positive result with a second test. The Ministry of Health has since launched contact tracing efforts. The travel companion of case number 183 has also been tested, but that result is negative. The 2 other cases are also imported. One was detected at the main port of entry in Grenada and the other in Carriacou. Grenada currently has 12 active cases of COVID-19. 2 more men have been arrested and charged for a string of robberies that accumulated to over $19,000 over the past few months. Rena Pear Thomas tells us more.
Officers of the Royal Grenada Police Force have arrested and charged 2 additional men for a string of robberies which affected homeowners, gas station owners, and other businesses throughout the island. Anderson Clement and Francis Vespri made their first court appearance at the St. George's No. 3 Magistrate Court on Friday morning. Clement was charged with 14 counts of housebreaking, 12 counts of stealing, 3 counts of stealing from a dwelling house, 1 count of entry into dwelling house, and 1 count of attempted housebreaking, while Vespri had 7 charges of conspiracy to housebreaking slapped on him, with more charges expected in the coming days. 37-year-old Lyndon Lambert, who also attended court on Friday, had 4 charges added to his prior 26 charges of robbery with violence and will reappear in court on August 20th. While awaiting his departure to Her Majesty's prison, Lambert had this to say.
When I come out of jail, everybody is watching me as a criminal. You understand what I tell you? Everybody is watching me as the boss. So nobody's society on me now. So it's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep telling people, keep people walking in prison, so we allow them to come inside.
Anderson Clement, Francis Vespri, Lyndon Lambert, Anderson Thomas, Peter Joseph, and a juvenile are said to be the masterminds behind a string of robberies throughout the island over the past few months. Peter Joseph was granted bail, while the juvenile was sent to the Grand Bacolet Juvenile Center in St. Andrews. The other 4 men were remanded to Her Majesty's prison until their next court hearing. Members of the Royal Grenada Police Force indicated that few of the stolen items were recovered. For GBN News, I am Rena Pear Thomas reporting.
The Grenada Paralympics Committee will be sending off Grenada's first national team to participate in the International Paralympic Games in Tokyo, Japan. Details in this report.
Representing Grenada will be Aishana Charles, Nai Cruikshank, along with coach Kwame Hippolyte at the 16th Summer International Paralympic Games in Tokyo, Japan from August 24th to September 7th, 2021. The 2020 Summer Paralympic Games is an upcoming major international multi-sport event for athletes with disabilities from around the world. President of the Grenada Paralympic Committee, Ray Roberts, says that he is proud and happy that Grenada will be represented in such a huge event.
It opens the door to future athletes in Grenada. Over the years, we have seen sports as typically able-bodied. Today, we are venturing into a field that gives people who are physically challenged an opportunity to be a Kirani James, to be a Anderson Peters, because I may tell you that the Paralympics role, they have world championship just as the able-bodied sports, they have it in every area of sports. So this is an opportunity again that I really relish.
Nai Cruikshank will compete in the swimming category, while Aishana Charles will represent Grenada in the javelin. Kwame Hippolyte, head coach, spoke of the games ahead.
The Paralympic Games, which will be held from the period of the August 24th and ends on Sunday, September 5th, will see participation of athletes in over 20 odd sports, 22 sports to be exact, which will contest somewhere in the range of 540 events. The athletes that will represent Grenada, they should see it as not only just an honor, but a pleasure in going there and to participate.
Aishana Charles says she is happy to represent Grenada once again.
I know the games is going to be a very tough one, but I'm hoping to go there and give 110%. So I'm encouraging everyone to continue to give me their support, pray for us to have a safe travels, and support us when we're out there.
The official presentation of the team took place at the Grenada Olympic office in Montrouge on Friday morning. For GBN News, I am Rena Pett-Thomas reporting.
This is News at 7. Coming up, a new garment factory officially opened in Pearl St. Andrew, and we highlight another talented musician in tonight's GBN Entertainment. Stay with us.
Take your shot and get back to your life. Take your shot and get back to your life. Take your shot, take your shot, take your shot, get back to your life. Take your shot, take your shot, take your shot, get back to your life. Take your shot, take your shot, take your shot, get back to your life. Take your shot, take your shot, take your shot, get back to your life.
A message from Republic Bank.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, sign it up, on the love. Easy wins with flow. Easy win, flow. Easy win.
Catch the easy summer vibes with over $70,000 in cash and prizes. Just top up $15 or more. Activate a prepaid plan, switch to Flow, or bundle your home services to get your share of $70,000 in cash, data, Samsung Galaxy devices, shopping vouchers, and more.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, sign it up, on the love. Easy wins with flow.
Flow terms and conditions apply.
Looking for a professional team offering around-the-clock, private and confidential nursing, medical care, and aid services? Then look no further. Nurses Care Grenada is a fully certified, insured, and licensed healthcare facility committed to the reduction and eventual elimination of healthcare disparities affecting the nation. Our registered nurses will visit you at your home, assess your condition, and provide the required treatment under the directive of a doctor. So why worry when there's Nurses Care Grenada? Give us a call, 406-3928. Nurses Care, reliable, trusted professionals we can all depend on.
Let's get tough on breed your larceny. It will destroy our economy. Larceny threatens our food security. Can hurt us locally, hurt us globally. To all the buyers, ask for license from all produce sellers. To all people, 400 for police for them thieving fellas. To all farmers, please don't steal produce from your brother. Then you sell it to traffickers, hotels, and street vendors. Nah, man. Let's do all we can to stop radio larceny. New vigilance, new laws, and a tough judiciary. Stop Grenada's organized business crime. It's time.
To report pre-deal larceny, call 300.
It's time to prepare for an A+ this term with back-to-school deals from Courts. Shop today for laptops, tablets, printers, and more for a chance to win $1,000 cash. Get it now with Courts Ready Finance and pay nothing for 60 days. Save big with great deals only from Courts, bringing value home.
Ridgeway Residences, a modern, exclusive residential community offered by Ariza. purchase one of our completely built houses or let us build for you by simply choosing your lot, choosing your home design from our selection, and let us do the rest. Owning a home does not have to be a frustrating process. For more information, contact Ariza Credit Union on 415-0994 or send us an email on info@ridgewayresidences.gd. Ridgeway Residences, hassle-free home ownership.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Take your shot and get back to your life. Take your shot and get back to your life. Take your shot, take your shot, take your shot, get back to your life. Take your shot, take your shot, take your shot, get back to your life. Take your shot, take your shot, take your shot, get back to your life. Take your shot, take your shot, take your shot, get back to your life.
A message from Republic Bank.
Welcome back. Grenada's first youth garment production facility, Spice Fashion and Design Cooperative Society Limited, located at Pearl St. Andrew, officially opened its doors on Thursday.
The opening ceremony for the Spice Fashion and Design Cooperative Society Limited was held on Thursday, 12th August 2021. This is the first garment production facility on the island. Minister within the Prime Minister's Ministry with special responsibility for youth development, Kate Lewis, said the government is committed to the development of young people, ensuring that they develop and optimize opportunities to contribute to the nation's development through various youth programs.
In the past decade, we have witnessed the emergence of innovations that were not even imaginable in our wildest dreams. This is a dream that has come to reality for many of the young people engaged in this venture.
She said partnership will be integral in ensuring the success of the venture.
Working in partnership with all stakeholders, including young entrepreneurs, we have developed a plethora of programs, both financial and non-financial, to assist our youth enterprises and thus create opportunities for job creation and reducing youth unemployment. We have no doubt that economic growth and employment opportunities will only come from a practical policy that enables small businesses to thrive and grow into profitable enterprises. The work done by the Division of Cooperatives and the Cooperative League will not go in vain.
Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell said the garment factory is an initiative that will send an enormous message to the country as a whole.
The confidence in our young people, the ability of our young people to chart the way forward. I believe that we have it here, and I believe our job is to use it. So once again, let me give tremendous credit to all of you for embarking on this venture.
Prime Minister Mitchell stressed on the importance of this initiative being permanent and paving the way for other youth opportunities in the future.
We are going to support you financially in terms of salaries and so on to the rest of the year. That's 5 months. Additionally to what we have done on the machines and the buildings, the different things that we have done. But at the end of it, sisters and brothers, the key thing is making sure that this is permanent. Making sure that we can invest in other areas, for other opportunities, and for other people.
21 young persons, all certified at CVQ and NVQ levels 1 and 2 in accordance to approved standards by the National Training Agency, will oversee the general operations and management of the garment production facility. Trelawna Charles, GBN News.
In news of entertainment, GBN continues to highlight the talent of local musicians through its Greens Music to the World program. The program were put on pause to facilitate coverage of the 2020 Tokyo Olympics.
That was the melodious tune of Cecil Bartholomew. He discovered the passion for the guitar at the age of 13 in Grenada, and from then, it became the driving force for many of his life decisions. The household in which he was raised in Grenada provided a strict course of discipline for study routines, sports, and other duties, but not the guitar. Although he exhibited the passion and the zeal for the instrument, more academic careers were encouraged. However, returning to Trinidad at 16 to finish secondary school, after being transferred from Presentation College, Grenada, he joined a small combo, the Court Jesters, where playing the electric guitar became an obsession. Bartholomew will be appearing on Saturday's edition of Greens Music to the World, hosted by Eugene Gittins.
But coming up this Saturday, I do have a Grenadian guitar maestro. He is like a guru when it comes to the guitar, and many people would know of him. His name is Cecil Bartholomew. So he is a Grenadian Trini. I think he was actually born as Trini of Grenadian parents, but spent a lot of his formative years here in Grenada, and then migrated to, I think, back to Trinidad and then back to the States eventually. And he's a very highly accomplished guitarist. And for those who would have seen him, he played with a group called Quiet Fire many years ago. And he used to do a lot of jazz things when we had like jazz clubs. I don't remember the names of them, but he used to do a lot of that on that jazz circuit, jazz scene. And Cecil is an amazing guitarist, and he will be there on Saturday with his guitar, which is an extension of himself really, to talk to us and to share how he arrived to where he was to be such an accomplished musician. So I think it'll be quite interesting.
The program airs on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 noon and is available on all GBN platforms. Krista Campbell, GBN Entertainment.
And now we turn our attention to what has been creating a buzz on social media. Trelawna Charles has been looking around the platforms.
This is Social Buzz, where we shine a light on the thoughts and concerns of our online audience. Minister for Public Utilities and Transport, Nolan Cox, referring to requests by bus drivers for an increase in fares due to the increase in gas prices, said a study has to be done before any decision can be made.
The whole issue of the bus, the increase in the bus fare, we had an engagement with CDB and UNDP to help us with a market study, and that will also give us come up with a mechanism for increasing bus prices.
Our online audience give their opinions. Jodel commented, "Why can't the government of Grenada consider reducing the tax on fuel, as this will not be sustainable for some citizens? It's not fair to the bus drivers with the price of gas to maintain the current bus fares. If bus drivers were to increase the bus fares, would this affect the affordability of bus fares for citizens who rely on public transportation? The government of Grenada claim they care about the citizens, but their actions say differently." Michelle commented, "Okay, so food price gone up, gas price gone up, electric bill gone up due to the gas price increase, and soon bus price may increase. So I'm still waiting for the higher ups to make mention of general salary increase, because pretty soon we won't be able to survive out here. To some people, this may be a minor hiccup, But they have to understand not everyone's salary is as big as theirs. Another individual commented, everything is going up. When will our salary go up? How will we survive if everything is going up and our salary remains one way? Just think about it. Some come out of St. Andrew and have to go to work in Grand Anse and work for $70 a day. How is that working out for them when the end of the month reach? Michaela wrote, I will not side with busmen to raise their costs. So far, that's a lot they're asking for. 50 cents may sound small, but I would have to pay $2 extra every day for me to go to work and $7 extra when school reopens for 3 children. That equals to $9 every day for bus. So, because government tax is $5.50, they must take a whole dollar to and from a destination from one person, multiplied by 17 persons on a bus. Think about the unemployed people who have children to go to school. All of us are in the heat. That's another way to make more money for bus owners. And Yosef commented, instead of increasing the fees, why not offer the registered busmen concessions on fuel, like what they do with the fishermen? They pay full price at the pump and claim it back monthly from the government. Increasing the fees will put undue pressure on the workforce. That's it for tonight's Social Buzz. If you would like to have your thoughts and concerns shared, be sure to comment on GBN's Facebook page.
From the thought process to the visual impact, it's time to take a peek through the GBN eyesore lens.
A good eye captures all. GBN eyesore is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Hey, September is just around the corner, so let's see.
Bumpless! Check! Bag! Check! Tablet! Yes! Doctor! Check! Eye check!
Clear Vision Eye Center is offering all students a free eye examination.
For the holiday?
Yeah, man, and they have the best prices on glasses. I hear they have glasses as low as $450.
But you know it's only for 1 month.
Boy, let me go, I can't miss that. Clear Vision Eye Center, keeping students focused so that we can see the world with a clearer vision.
The tiny tots were seemingly festive this season, as we see in tonight's GBN eyesore. First, we feature a little Jab Jab hosting a tea party. The youngster is adorned in black with the Grenada flag around her neck and having tea with her doll as her playmate. Then we have another youngster, Caden Jones, playing flower mass. Caden is also pictured holding his Jab Jab paraphernalia, a cow chain. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Still ahead, Spice Isle Toastmasters Club celebrates 13 years, while Uncle Gary's Future Generation Foundation awards 12 new scholarships. Stay with us.
It's new, innovative and classy, and it cut above the rest. Your one-stop shop for bathtubs, kitchenette, customized doors and windows, and even a new paint job. We also sell quartz and solid surface countertops. At M&N Hardware, we offer best prices, excellent service, efficiency, and reliability. Visit us at Dusty Highway, Grand Anse, St. George, or call telephone number 440-6757. M&N Hardware, from foundation to roof. Let's build together.
With a Digicel Prime Bundle, get double the dedicated SportsMax data to enjoy the greatest sports event happening now. Live in the SportsMax app. Get a 30-day Digicel Prime Bundle today in the My Digicel app. Digicel, better together.
Hubbard's big promotion is back. Live free for 1 year. Spend $50 or more in any Hubbard's department and receive a chance to win big prizes every month. Property or vehicle insurance for 1 year. Free internet, cable and data for 1 year. Free fuel for 1 year. Free cooking gas for 1 year. Free electricity for 1 year. Free drinks for 1 year. Extra cash account and the big free groceries for 1 year. Promotion runs from April 1st to September 30th, 2021. Live free for 1 year with Hubbard's in association with Solgas, Flow, Grenadian General Insurance, Carib Brewery, Coca-Cola, Grenada Bottling Company, Grenlec, Communal Cooperative Credit Union, Dutch Lady Milk, Promo, Danny and Supreme. Terms and conditions apply.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Introducing Color by Sissons. 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 Color by Sissons.
Once upon a time, we shopped at Wonderland, then Neverland. But we're all grown up now and no longer believe in fairy tales. So now we just shop at Shoes R Us. At Shoes R Us, we stock the latest in shoes, tops, and jeans for the fashion-conscious lady. We also carry colognes and much, much more. And for the modern trendy male, we have the latest brand-name shoes and sneakers, Converse, Reebok, Nike, K-Swiss, Puma, and much more. So check us out at our two convenient locations, Melville Street in St. George and Ben Jones Street in Granville. At Shoes R Us, we say, come shop with us.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, sign it up, bundle up. Easy wins with Flow. Easy win. Easy win.
Catch the easy summer vibes with over $70,000 in cash and prizes. Just top up $15 or more. Activate a prepaid plan. Switch to Flow or bundle your home services to get your share of $70,000 in cash, data, Samsung Galaxy devices, shopping vouchers, and more.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, sign it up, bundle up. Easy wins with Flow.
Flow terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. The local chapter of Toastmasters International, Spice Isle Toastmasters Club, celebrates 13 years in Grenada. More on this from Anika Alexander.
The public speaking training giant, Toastmasters International, has been in existence for 96 years. The main objectives of the association are to train individuals to be effective communicators, confident public speakers, and proactive and visionary leaders. Right here in Grenada, the first local chapter, Spice Isle Toastmasters Club, celebrates its 13th anniversary this Saturday, August 14th. Vice President Public Relations Marcella Francis Dabrio stated that to celebrate its charter date or official launch date, the club will be highlighting the entrepreneurs in its club with an intimate mini trade fair.
Spice Isle is celebrating its 13th anniversary in Grenada, and it's a big thing for Grenada because our club was the first chartered club in Grenada. So it is the 13th anniversary of the movement altogether, and we will be celebrating on August the 14th. This year, we are focusing on the entrepreneurs within our organization. One of the things we have learned is that throughout the years we have been involved in the program, persons have rediscovered a different type of leader in themselves, and that is for them to be their own boss. And we would like to focus on these persons by having our expo.
President Wendy Tamer Ashby says that the club in its 13th anniversary aims to increase its male membership within the July 2021 to June 2022 Toastmaster year.
The main goals for our executive in this new term is to focus on our male membership. We have realized that our membership is mostly ladies, and we do have men, and we cherish them, we appreciate them a great deal, but we would like to increase our membership, the male population of the club.
Vice President Public Relations Marcella Francis Dabrio made a plea to viewers to join the Toastmasters movement.
Speaking in front of a crowd is not easy for everyone. For some of us, we can be loquacious, but we need the necessary skills so that we can know what we need to say, when we need to say it, and how we need to say it. Join Spice Isle Toastmasters Club. Visit our club to ensure that the speaking fears that you have is what can overcome while you're at our club.
Spice Island Toastmasters is one of 9 Toastmasters Club in Grenada. For GBN News, Anarika Alexander, trainee report.
Uncle Gary's Future Generation Foundation is in its 2nd year and continues to make opportunities available every year for children across the island. We get details on their latest initiative in this report.
Alejandro Roberts, a former resident of Riverside St. Patrick, together with his wife Lindona Roberts, are co-founders of Uncle Gary's Future Generation Foundation. The couple began this journey in the year 2019, funding 12 children across the island who are given the opportunity each year to be granted scholarships at different universities and colleges across America. Each person is usually signed to a mentor to be guided on the career paths while pursuing their dreams in sports and other activities.
I'm also in position connection with other schools to get more scholarships for track and field and volleyball. That's the main. That's some of the sports focus, and even as much as academics focus scholarship also. At this time, we're just trying to test the waters, make sure everything is in place and involved, that we could usher the youths into the future and create a pathway for them to help them have a better future, and also to build Grenada, because this is about Grenada and the future of the kids. And so,
President of the foundation, Andy Best, invited members of the general public and business community to get involved in this initiative.
There are lots of things that we need to put in place still, and I know that the business sector in Grenada will be able to, support us in that aspect. Indeed, the foundation has a lot of plans for our children. We are very new, but we are going to be getting where we really need to get at in the near future.
Eddie Charles, the young brave boy, and Kevin Maitland, the young football players from Riverside St. Patrick and Paradise St. Andrews, were given the opportunity to attend the University of Maine to study while pursuing their football career.
Paradise Football Club, and the foundation is just helping us with a scholarship to the University of Maine from in the U.S. to study and play soccer.
from Riverside St. Patrick's, I play football for the Hard Rock Sports Club. The foundation is sponsoring us to go to the University of Maine, and I will be going there and study business.
I play for the Hard Rock Sports Club. I just want to say a special thank you to the government of Grenada, Uncle Gary Foundation, our parents, our clubs, the GFA for helping us to gain this opportunity to go and study and play football abroad. Thank you.
Uncle Gary's Foundation is also a summer workshop which teaches children about fixed and growth mindsets, time management, and having the ability to multitask between their studies and extracurricular activities. For GBN News, I am trainee reporter Anaya Clement.
Stay with us for your sports news.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom,
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
Hills and Valley Pharmacy offers both wholesale and retail pharmaceutical and over-the-counter products. We have the most competitive and affordable prices. We are the agents for Vit Plus multivitamin for healthy everyday lifestyle and Sonatrogen powder. Hills and Valley Pharmacy supplies the best quality, name brand clinical products such as Rescue Oil, Bio Oil, Neutrogena, Aveeno, and Claritin. We offer the most convenient opening hours. Our telephone numbers are 435-6904 or 6903. Remember, at Hills and Valley Pharmacy, your health is our business. We care.
Now open Hills and Valley Medicare Center, your one-stop for medical supplies, massage therapy, physiotherapy, and an in-house physician. At Hills and Valley, your health is our business.
Quality herbs and herbal supplements, or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 418-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Fallage, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
Good evening, sporting fans. Following the just concluded Tokyo 2020 Olympics, swimmer Delron Felix, who gave a stellar performance in his heat in the 100-meter freestyle, maintaining the lead against his competitors for most of the race and only being edged out towards the end to third position, says he was overwhelmed by the level of support he received from Grenada.
Amazing. The support from Gaza, family, friends, everybody has been surreal. I was never expecting to get so much support. Just from the Grenadian public, the love for swimming and the sport, especially the swimmers, is there. It's really there. Grenadian people, by far, probably the most supportive people in the Caribbean. It's just great to be back home and finally be able to call myself an Olympian. It's a great feeling.
Finishing in a time of 52.99 seconds, Delron gave an account of what the experience was like during the race.
Well, thank you. First to begin with, during the race, I won't lie, it was amazing. I was super nervous going in. Olympics is like, it's nothing like anything else. There's no games that can prepare you for the Olympic stage. It was huge. Going through the race, I went out really hard. That's my style of swimming. I struggled coming back home, but I really didn't realize how much people was looking at the actual event until I finished the race and my phone was going crazy. For me, it was just a regular 100. I tried to follow the technique, all the stuff that we've been training on and working on, and thank God it went well.
Moving now to basketball, the Laborie Basketball Championship continued on Wednesday, 11th August 2021 at the Laborie Indoor Sporting Complex. In Game 1, Spotlight Ballers defeated ALC 96 points to 49 points. Leading for Spotlight was number 9 Andrew James with 46 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist and 1 steal. Number 2, Darrell Williams with 13 points, 2 rebounds and 1 steal. For ALC, number 12, Alexis Portillo with 16 points and 4 rebounds. Number 17, Jefferson Jeremiah with 7 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. In Game 2, LA Hawks defeated Game Time 82 points to 45 points. Leading for the Hawks was number 3, Raul Ross, with 21 points, 5 threes, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Number 1, Shimon Dominic with 13 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. For Game Time, number 7, Travis Ranger with 34 points, 15 rebounds, 1 blocked shot, 1 assist, and 5 steals. And number 10, Nazem Hippolyte with 8 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 steal. Lewis Hamilton's 8-point lead in the Formula One Championship was confirmed on Thursday as Aston Martin dropped an appeal against Sebastian Vettel's Hungarian Grand Prix disqualification. Vettel had finished second in the August 1st race, but Hamilton took the position after the German was ruled out for not having the required amount of fuel left in his car for samples to be taken. That's it for sports. Stay with us for a look around the region. This is your One Caribbean Media Hookup. I am your presenter, Beverly Telesford. A 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. curfew, a ban on mass crowd events, and changes in business hours form part of the new COVID-19 protocols aimed at reducing a recent spike in cases in St. Lucia. Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre outlined the authorities' plan to address the rise in infections and address to the nation on Wednesday night. The new measures come as St. Lucia is set to receive thousands of doses of the Pfizer vaccine. More in this report.
As St. Lucia confronts what has become its most challenging COVID-19 situation since the onset of the pandemic, Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre signaled his administration's departure from his predecessor's way of approaching the problem. At the center of the new administration's COVID-19 control policy is the science. That's according to Prime Minister Pierre, who says medical experts and not the politicians will take the lead in the campaign to curtail the COVID-19 numbers.
We as a government wish to categorically state at this time that we have no intentions of going down the road of government mandatory vaccinations. We continue to encourage our citizens to follow the public health protocols and to get tested and vaccinated, thereby reducing the spread of the COVID-19 virus.
According to the Prime Minister, in his almost 20-minute-long address, education and compassion will form the bedrock of the engagement of the public. Gone are the days of arrests and prosecutions. In fact, those who were prosecuted for breaking the protocols will have their criminal records wiped off the books.
In support of government's policy of following the science, we shall be making a structural change to the COVID-19 command center and allow it to be headed by a health expert, not a minister of government or politician, as the law currently requires. We shall, in addition, decriminalize COVID protocol breaches. Persons who have been previously arrested, charged, and convicted for COVID-19 protocol breaches will have their records expunged. For now, we need to persuade and encourage citizens to comply with the protocol guidelines, not threaten and punish them to do so.
Commuters using vehicles in the privately run public transportation system will start paying 15% more starting on Monday, the Transport Authority in Jamaica announced yesterday. TVJ has that story.
In a release this evening, the Transport Ministry announced that effective August 16, 2021, commuters can expect a 15% fare adjustment in bus and taxi fares. It said, following several and varying requests for an increase, Cabinet noted the situation, reviewed the requests, along with the economic impact of the pandemic on the general public and the resultant effect of the rate of inflation, and sought to find a solution. The agency believes the adjustment, after 8 years, created the right balance for all parties. It said consultations with the Ministry of Finance and Public Service indicate that the increase will affect national inflation by approximately 1%. The rate for the elderly, the disabled, and children will remain at 50% of the adult fare. There will be no change to the fare for the JUTC and Montego Bay Metro. The Transport Ministry further warns operators that no additional fares should be charged, stressing that the Transport Authority will be working steadfast in ensuring this is monitored and maintained. Members of the public are encouraged to report overcharging to the Transport Authority. Meanwhile, the ministry insists that a number of initiatives have been undertaken to improve the sector in order to improve service delivery, including engaging the various taxi associations to help rid the sector of what it describes as bad eggs by providing extensive customer service training for operators. Additionally, it says the recent staging of the Transport Stakeholders Conference, the establishment of a hotline to report deviant behavior, which may result in the cancellation and suspension of road licenses and badges. It also pointed to the introduction of technologies to assist with ride-sharing. The release further states that while these improvements may be considered small steps, they are steps in the right direction. The ministry further outlines that amendments to the Transport Authority Act are far advanced, as well as the regulations to the Road Traffic Act 2018.
Two GCOM commissioners from both sides of the political divide are at odds over the commission's ability to run off the local government elections, which are constitutionally due in November of this year. Wendell Badri has this report.
Following the official announcement of a vote at the level of the Commission on Thursday to terminate the Chief Election Officer, Keith Lowenfield, the Deputy Chief Election Officer, Roxanne Myers, as well as the Region 4 Returning Officer, Claremont Mingo, questions linger regarding the Commission's ability to facilitate local government elections, which are constitutionally due this year. Nightly News spoke with Cees Gunraj, a commissioner who represents the interest of the PPP, as well as Vincent Alexander, another commissioner who represents the interest of the APNU AFC at the body. The two commissioners both agree that a void has been created by the termination of the three election officials and that void has to be filled as soon as possible. Vincent Alexander is of the view that the commission might not be able to run off the local government elections within the statutory time frame.
With or without these terminations, I think we have gone into red time. We've gone into red time in relation to holding the election by the prescribed time.
And that's your One Caribbean Media Hookup. I was your presenter, Beverly Telesford. Recapping the headlines, the Health Ministry debunks claims of insufficient supplies to conduct PCR testing at the Morris Bishop International Airport. Meanwhile, Grenada records 3 additional COVID cases. 3 men appear in court on Friday charged with a recent string of robberies, accumulating to over $19,000 across Grenada. Grenada's first national Paralympic team heads to Tokyo, Japan for the International Paralympic Games. And Uncle Gary's Future Generation Foundation continues to make opportunities available for children in Grenada. In our One Caribbean Hookup, St. Lucia's Prime Minister announces new protocols to tackle COVID-19 spike. And in sports, Olympic swimmer Delron Felix happy with the overwhelming support received after his Tokyo 2020 performance. If you missed any part of this newscast, a repeat of it will be broadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I am Beverly Telesford. That's the news. Good night.